Good morning. Mm-mm. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where is my remember to safeguard privacy? Why is this? I'm just trying to wait for some more people to come in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Scorpion. How are you this morning? Um, as you can see, I'm in my bed. I messed my knee up. So I said, I haven't been on a live chat in a long time. So I said, because I got a few things on my mind with all this going on with Huntsville and just different things that's going on. I hope you're having a blessed morning. Hi, everyone. I see I have 6 people. If you can hit the like button, good morning. Good morning to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and start. 6 is enough people for me. The first thing I wanted to do is tell everyone thank you for still being subscribers. Hey, we're just alike. Thank you for being subscribers. Once again, my mom passed away, on the 20th of May, and we, laid her to rest on the 27th. And I just really been going through a lot, really been catching it. Um, and I just didn't want to, come on here just with my feelings all over the place. But needless to say, I just want to get into what I want to talk about. My title was, you know, basically, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. My title is, being grateful for, well, the screenshot, being grateful for what you have. And also, I was saying that it could be worse. But the main thing I want to say with Love and Marriage Huntsville, I have not watched in eons. And when I do, I see other content creators, and then I also see Love and Marriage on Instagram. For me, I want to get into Kimmy first. And if you go back and look at some of my videos, when I put everything together when it came to Kimmy and Marceau, and well, Kimmy and Martell and everything, and I've given some grace because she you know, has been going through the big C, and for me, if anybody has any type of understanding, I do, because, you know, my husband, is not in remission yet, but it's been a long 2 years. And, and also, unfortunately, he actually got diagnosed almost 3 weeks after we got married. So, God won't put more on you than you can bear. But my thing with Kimmy doesn't understand, and this is my okay, let me say this before I start. Everything that I state on this channel is in my opinion, and it's all alleged. Also, in my description, I will have the copyright and everything. So I feel that Kimmy is doing a disservice to herself because this, not only a man, people will treat you the way you treat yourself. So if you want Maurice to treat you better, you got to treat yourself better. You really have to. The moment he said to you on camera that y'all was having a meet, well, first of all, let me wind all the way back to the cabinet. When he sat there and told you he wanted to bring Kyle, her husband, to Huntsville, baby, if you said it on camera, I'm going to give it to you on camera. There have been so many situations. To me, Maurice is just as disrespectful as Martell. Really, he is. Because think about it. Martell went out and did the do. Maurice is like, I need sex. How can you be, well, you know, the S word. I'm sorry, YouTube. Good morning, Annette. How can you be so, I mean, for you to be in the act with your wife, you, oh my God, Jesus, you got to, he has no feelings for this woman. If he had feelings for this woman, we're going through it, but you have the faith in. Yes, 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 ma'am. I appreciate that, Scorpion, because when I tell you, when I fell on my knees the day after my mom passed and I felt like I couldn't breathe, all I could do was call on him and lay there like a baby. But getting back to Kimmy, there are so many disrespects. The moment she told us what was going on, and I don't know if anybody really paid attention. This is just my opinion. He couldn't have been thinking that. But when she was saying that and she don't want to leave him, I feel Maurice is an opportunist. My opinion. I feel he's an opportunist. I feel that you shouldn't even be thinking about the S word when she is going through the big C. And then when you got on Carlos, I didn't watch the whole thing because I just can't. But when you got on Carlos' show on his YouTube channel, you already knew at the time that she had recorded with you telling you that she did not feel like doing it. She didn't want to, but she did it for you. So you still did not clean up your verbiage when you got on Carlos. You still kept your foot on her neck, metaphorically stating, I need that. So you're selfish. You're an opportunist, allegedly, and you're selfish. You can say what you want to say. But for me, I feel bad for her son because I seen how he was talking to how Maurice was trying to talk to him before, and it was at, where was it at? Dang, it was, I don't know, was it last season or this season? I think it was last season when Maurice was trying to talk, Marceau was trying to talk to him. And Kimmy's son was like, you could tell he really wasn't hearing it. But Kimmy, if you are seeing this, I am married as well, and I know it is hard to walk away. But please put your boundaries down. Please put your boundaries down. Why is they saying this message is held for review? Oh, okay. Yes. Another moderator just handled it. Okay, thank you. But please put your foot down. And when you were putting your foot down on him on the clip that I seen, he was like, where is this tone coming from? That tone always been there. Let me explain to you, Mr. Maurice, what you don't understand. Kimmy can bring it to you, but she choose not to. Kimmy, you need to start understanding your worth. You need to understand that you, like myself, I was gonna get a service dog. No, ma'am, we don't need no service dog. All we need is Jesus. You know what that man is doing. I'm hoping with what you're going through, it gives you the strength to be able to go ahead and I'm trying to get this off my thing. It gives you the strength to go ahead. You don't have to leave him, but what you need to do is make sure he understand that he needs to show up as a husband for you, or he needs to go ahead and kick rocks with no socks on. That's what I need you to do. I need you to stand up for yourself and let this man know that you are not going to take no trash off of him. And then when it comes to Maurice Jr., because his name is not Monster, when it comes to Maurice Jr., you need to make him be more responsible. Stop. Listen. Listen. We do as women, we do get into that caretaker role, but you need to make this man stand up and be a father. If he don't want to do it, then tell Kyle what she need to come get her son, and then him and Kyle they can have that conversation. They can have that conversation, because at the end of the day, my whole thing is you had already raised your son when he came into the fold. And basically, to be honest, allegedly, you really raising him, because you got to put him to school like you put your son through school. And I wouldn't have never put his name on my house, ever. Never to the ever. Never to the ever, ever, ever. I wouldn't have put his name on my house. My son name, and you know what? I'm just saying allegedly, because your son name could be on the house. I don't know. But if he wants to be the king of that castle, he needs to act like it. He needs to act like it. Period. So Kimmy, at the end of the day, all I'm saying to you is, if you want your marriage, girl, keep your marriage, but you need to put your foot down. You need to let him know that you are an equal partner. Heck, at this point, you're only the partner. And then I want to go ahead and skip over, and I ain't even talking about Keisha right now. I want to talk to Martell. Martell, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. And I'm going to give a shout out to Color Me Pink, when she put out when she was actually reading verbatim what came off of the court docs. Let me tell you something. Melody is a kind soul, baby, because I know it took everything inside of her. He does. Annette, he has too much free time on his hands. And I'm telling you, Kimmy, I'm hoping, I'm going to go back to Kimmy. Kimmy, I'm hoping the Big C open your eyes and really, if it's another season, which I hope it's not, you need to go ahead. And if he want to make you look crazy on TV, make him look crazy. But we have a way of doing it. And it's like, really? We have a way of making a man, without even raising our tone, we can make him feel less than. We don't want to do that, but at the end of the day, he don't have no problem with doing it to you. I can imagine what he doing behind scenes if he doing that on television. I can imagine. So, and then the other thing, he's trying to pin you against what's this woman name? I said the name, the ex-wife. But girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kimmy. I am so sorry. Hey, Patricia, you have a blessed day, a blessed weekend as well. But let me go back to Martell. Martell, let me tell you something. Excuse me, guys. Let me tell you something. You done lost your mind. You want to know where this woman, about her phone, logins, all this stuff. Let me tell you something. You didn't make Melody. God made Melody. You do not own her. You do not tell her what she can do, where she can go. You are not God. You think in your eyes that you're a God. You don't have the right to question her. Even when y'all was married, you didn't have the right. You can talk to her as your spouse, but you have no right. This is not like, who was that said, a dictatorship, Scorpion. It's not a dictatorship. You know, I've been had a problem with you when you started putting those kids on live. I don't forgot what season it was, when you was in your vehicle and you had those kids and they looked so uncomfortable. When you first started talking about Melody and how many people she had watching, Okay, look at the people you got watching the kids. You wasn't even paying attention to them allegedly when you was over there supposed to be the grand marshal or whatever. You wasn't even paying attention to them. Martell, let me tell you something. What you have to understand with Melody, Melody is being blessed beyond blessed because everything that you try to do to her, God is turning it around. And I'm telling you why I know this, because it's happened to people who's tried to come after me. When God has favor on your life, you are wasting your time. Melody will never take you back. Why do you need to know all this business? And let me tell you something. You put your hands on that boy, and God is not done with you. When Color Me Pink read it, and then you went on Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba did an interview with him, and you even gave you have what's called diarrhea of the mouth, honey. You have diarrhea of the mouth. You tell things that wasn't even asked, but we appreciate it. We appreciate it. But what you need to understand, for the next woman that you get with, and if she's crazy enough to marry you, you need to understand you are not in control of nobody. You are not even in control of yourself. It's God first. Husband, wife, children. You need to understand that. You need to understand it, and you need to stop playing with God. That's what you need to stop doing. You need to stop playing with God, because I'm going to tell you, and it's to everybody. And another thing, I need people to stop using the word black excellence, because for me, and this is just my opinion, the only person, and if Melody wasn't black excellence, I would say it. I would say it. But the only person exudes black excellence is Melody, her mother, because in the face of just pure agony and defeat, and you couldn't get her like you wanted, so you allegedly, but it's in court documents, went after what was closest to her. And that's what most people do when they can't bother you. They'll go after what's closest to you. But let me tell you something, Martell. And I'm going to tell the whole entire cast, and this ain't just the cast, this is for every black person. Black excellence is not about the zeros behind in your bank account. Black excellence is like how it used to be, even though the black actors and people back in the days, they had dirt. They had dirt. But they kept their dirt in-house. But black excellence is how you treat people, how you help your community, how you are with your family, how you are as a woman or a man with your children, the offsprings that you bring into this world. It's not just about the zeros in your bank account, how many cars you have, how many houses. You can have all of that. And for me, you're not black excellence, because black excellence lead by example. It leads by example. It's not about that. You can have all the money in the world and you can still be nasty and stink inside and have a nasty disposition. So black excellence to me is not when you go into a black or a white party and everybody's dressed out and, ooh, that's black excellence. Black excellence to me is what all those people in there stand for. Are they right with God? Are they right with Jesus? Are they right with themselves? Are they just showing us their representative? I really feel that. But Martell, let me explain something to you. You can't help your brother. How you gonna help your brother? You're not too far off from where he's at. No offense, Martell brother, because I know you know, I don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke now. And I'm going to do some digging with him being wanted, and I'm going to do a video on that. But, the thing is that, Martell, you can't teach anybody anything. Really, you can't. Why haven't you had Ariane to get her builder's license? Hmm. I'm trying to remember who said it. Was it Color Me Pink, or it was one of the content creators that stated that she didn't even really go allegedly to nurse school. She went and got I think it was Color Me Pink, I'm not sure. But got a well, she went and supposedly like an to do her hair, to do hair, an apprentice, but she didn't even finish that. Allegedly. So, and then I seen her on, I seen, what's her name, Ariane on live, but I didn't want to record that. Martell, let me tell you something. What you need to do is go on about your business. Before you say you need a woman that's got $50,000 or more, why don't you have that? Why don't you get that? And even though Melody allegedly don't want any child support from you, why don't you be a man and just start sending something? It don't matter. It does not matter. Oh, cosmetology. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Patricia. Um, yeah. But from what the content creator allegedly was saying, that she didn't even finish that. But, for me, what is that? Y'all help me out, because, my mind been gone for about a month. What is that woman name that brought the house for him and then and sold it back to him? Turn around, the one that had the kids on her live on Father's Day. My whole thing is, you don't see that Martell is not, and I think the thing, and then she got the show coming out about oh man, I should did my research. I just came on here to talk to y'all. But y'all know who I'm talking about. She got Destiny on her new show. Destiny and what the other one that was on the show with Flavor Flav. But anyway, I'll find it and I'll put it in the description. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Belinda. Yeah, her. Belinda. Girl, you messing up your allegedly. I'm gonna say it 3 times. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. You messing up your own brand. For what? For what? I know based on what I seen, and Color Me Pink was showing, like, she had her car and all this stuff and have 5 kids and all this stuff. My whole thing is, do what you want, women. But at the end of the day, don't try to compare yourself to Melody. Don't try to come for Melody. Leave Melody, her kids, and all of that. I'm going to say it, and I don't care if nobody don't like it. You was less than a woman to, this show is on hold due to some, ooh, look at, what? Look at God, what? Go ahead on the net, baby. Let me tell you, God don't play. He don't play. He don't play, baby. He does not play. Baby, let me tell you something. I got to get back into it. Because you could tell I was shocked. But let me tell you, when you you knew what you was doing when you put them kids on live. You knew what you was doing. You was trying to show, oh, you got the kids. Let me tell you something. You walking a fine line, honey. You can have Martell. Nobody don't want his Dusty walking around with knee knockers, need powder in his shoes. Nobody don't want him. But what y'all all need to understand, when God has favor, and anybody on here knows and knows, it's not just Melody, is Mama Van, is everybody. And I'm gonna get to Mama Van. I don't like how they think I don't watch the show, but I hear the rumblings in the street that she's not on it. But it's okay. It's okay, because guess what? Mama Van ain't even worried. Mama Van, if she go in there, if they don't put her on there, that's fine. That's fine, Carlos. You don't have to put Mama Van on there. But I know one thing. Who said that they trying to bring, one content creator said they trying to bring, I don't know now. This is all alleged. Oh, did I say? I don't know who it was, but I think they said that trying to bring what's her name back on? Letitia's mother. I know her name, but I'm gonna just say Letitia's mother. Baby, Carlos can do what he wants. But anyway, I ain't even talk about Wanda. So my whole thing with this entire cast, with the exception of Melody and her mom, Nell and Chris, y'all haven't been on long enough. So I'm just talking about the ones that are on there. What I want to see in less than 6 months, not even a year, I want to see where are they now. I'm going to do, or where, if I'm still, God still got me on this earth, I'm going to do, where are they now? Because I don't even see them in the same position a year from now once that show stops. Phonics unhooked. But you know, the thing about it is like, when you find a person, not only a man, but a woman, when you find those people, they always got to lean on somebody else. That's a sad way to live, because at the end of the day, you are living, you're not even living, you're existing. And, you know, for me, when Color Me Pink was going through all the stuff that Martell wanted to know about Melody, this didn't have anything to do with the divorce. This was for him. You have no say so over this woman. This woman may have been your wife, but she always belonged to God, baby. She belonged to God. She, even now, Mama Miss Van had her, but even Miss Van know Melody belongs to God. And she knows that, and she loves her daughter. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is why I don't want to go too far into his brother, but if you looking at the brother and you look at him, you can't put nothing past him what he can and will do. And that's the reason why I'm glad that Melody had security at her ceremony for her name change. And I loved how everybody talked about it and everything. And you could see the happiness, on her face. And for me, it's like, we're going to always keep our feet on Martell's neck, because Martell does not understand that you can't even tell, you can guide your children, but you cannot tell your children what they can and cannot do. Those are God's angels. You know, I love my kids and I raise them to the best of my ability. And we all know we have to call on God. How do you say your names? Let me see. Shannon X. Oh, look, DM me and on Instagram and tell me how you say your name, because I don't like to mess people's name up. Now, I'm hooked on funness when it comes to names, I'm going to tell you. You know, my whole thing is that when somebody has hurt you to your core, like Martell has hurt Melody, and it had to hurt Mama Miss Van too, because nobody wants to see their child hurt or go through anything. But answer this question for me: did any of y'all, when y'all heard what allegedly what the judge had said about he can't use soap, hot sauce, different things like that as a punishment? Lord, what was those children going through? What did they have to go through? And that had to allegedly, and that's based on what Color Me Pink was reading. That had to be really difficult for those children, because they had never lived or even went through anything like that. And oh Lord, it just touching my spirit. Yes, torture. It's just Scorpion. Yes. Oh Lord. You know, I couldn't watch anymore. And I'm gonna tell you the one thing I'm gonna go to Letitia, and I'm skipping around. I'm gonna say this, Letitia, you get a lot of amusement off of Melody's pain. But baby, let me tell you something. The song says, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. And it's another one that my grandma say, victory is mine. Victory today is mine. God told Satan, get behind me. Victory today is mine. You think that you are becoming victorious on Melody. You think that, but you're not. You're not. And I can't, you know what, Lord, I'm not gonna say that because I don't do demise on anyone. But Tisha, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. Just the same way how y'all trying to drag Kiki. You can't beat that woman up no more than she done beat herself up. Her children and her husband had to see that. But God bringing her out of it. God bringing her out of it. So it ain't nothing you can say that she ain't said to herself. It ain't high. It is nothing you can say, Letitia. Nothing. Nothing you can say. But you know what? I'm glad that they showed when your son said what he said to Marceau. Because, baby, when it comes out of the mouth of babes, you got to believe it. And listen, and this is allegedly, in my opinion, that's probably why y'all haven't showed them as much, because y'all probably know they're going to talk. They're going to talk. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. I speak English. I'm speaking English now. I can actually speak proper if I want to. But right now I'm talking to the people. So, yes, I do speak English. But anyway, back to hood talk. Child, they can be a troll. That's why I said back to hood talk. And let me go ahead. Hold on. Let me go ahead and remove you. Yep. Let me see. I deleted it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to put you in timeout. Yep, you can't talk. Okay, moving on. But like I said, at the end of the day, and you know what I'm going to say on here as I do more conversations and lives, Ray ain't with it. I promise you, I have never been with it. But since my mom passed, you will get checked out the box. I was trying to ignore you, but you will get checked. But anywho, for me, I don't care if I have one person on here or two people or anything. My goal is to let you guys know that I love you. It's not going to be a long live because I really I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a better live for you guys. But I just want Melody to know that God sit high and he look low. And even if we are not millimeters, you don't have to be a millimeter to love her as a woman and pray for her and steadfast. I'm going to get into some more things. I just want to get my notes and stuff together. This was just a pop in. I want to say to all of you ladies on here, I love you. I appreciate you being on here with me. And I just wanted to just pop in. I want you guys to have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to have a full show. I just want to get everything together, and I just wanted to show you guys. I've been silent for a while. I put things here and there because I want us to talk about the situation with. I want us to talk about why women find it so important to put other women down. I really don't understand that. If you can't uplift me, then don't say nothing. Keep it moving. If you can't bring peace or pour into my cup, then don't say nothing. It don't matter if we're black, we white, we are women. We have to understand that God blessed us to be able to, as my grandmother them said in the South, we're in the South, bore children or bear children. And we give life. We give life. So why can't we speak life into another woman? It doesn't matter how she look, what she got on. Sometimes women dress a certain way to bring attention to themselves, even if it's unwanted attention. But we're going to get into all of that. And I'm also going to, have you guys come up because I don't want to do all the talking. I'm going to have you guys come up and talk. And I'm going to try to get that prepared this weekend. It's a busy weekend for me, but I'm going to try because I love you guys. I love how you guys just stepped in and helped me. But we just keep Melody in prayer. We keep each other in prayer. And until next time, I can't sing, but I'm going to sing it. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. God told Satan, get behind me. Victory today is mine. Next time you see me, we're going to be on the StreamYard and you guys are going to come up and we're going to talk and we're going to walk it out. Have a blessed day until next time. Peace and soul. Mwah. Love you.